Welcome back to another Global Talent video. My name is Joey. I will be your FASI for this session. So we are talking all about the consideration basics in this part. And what we will be talking about specifically is what is the consideration phase, how to get someone from a sign up to apply to accepted, and accepted to approved. So it's a very long phase and a lot of work for us, but we'll go through that today. So what is consideration? So now that the customer has expressed interest and they're like, cool, like Isaac sounds cool, let me sign up for more information. Now they're actually considering, okay, what can I do with Isaac? What kind of opportunities can I take? And this is the part where we help the customer get an opportunity that's suitable to their wants, their needs, their interests, and we can officially approve them to go abroad on exchange. So how to get someone from a sign up to applied? It is all about finding the right opportunity for them and making sure that they understand what the product is and what kind of internships we offer, what kind of fields of work we offer, and the durations and all that stuff. So steps would be, of course, first one is contacting them, right? So you're on Expa and you find, okay, cool, there's a new sign up. Let me contact them. So you would either call or text them. Just a note, signups must be contacted within 48 hours of signing up. If there's no response the first time, you must follow up the next day. So you have to follow up with them at least once if they don't respond the first time, but you can call or text them within 48 hours. So you would call them, you would text them, and then you would mark them on Expos to make sure you understand which follow-up status they're on. So let's say you call them and there's no response, you have to call them back later. So of course you mark them as call back later, right? So these are just the recommendations of how you can use the follow-up status. Let's say you call them already once and then they pick up and they're like, cool, I want to know more information. It's like, cool, let's book a consultation. So you already booked a consultation with them, so they're invited to an interview. So you would mark that on their status. So yeah, that's just the recommendations of how to use the follow-up status. Of course, if your LC does use something else, follow along with what your VP is saying. But this is a really, really great recommendations on how you can mark your EPs and know which stage they're at so you can track them. Second step is actually performing the consultation. Now, this is a major part. This is where you actually get the interested customer one-on-one, and you start getting to know them. You start getting to know why they signed up, getting to know like what kind of interests they have and why they want to go abroad. So these are just the basic steps of what you should be doing in a consultation. Of course, there's more strategic stuff you can be doing in a consultation, which will be coming out in later next videos. But for now, let's go over the basics of first you have to understand them, right? So you understand who you're talking to, what program are they in, what year are they in, what are they looking for, what do they want to do after university, basics like that. And then you review their qualifications and see how Isaac can fit into that and see what kind of opportunities will be suitable for their customer. A really great tip for this is, of course, requesting to see their CV before the consultation. So now that you're in contact with them and you're booking the consultation, just let them know, hey, could you send me your CV beforehand so we can review it during the consultation, and then they can do that. So that's another thing. And then you would support their application process and then always leave with a call to action. So tell them when you're fully following up. So I'll follow up within 3 days and see how you're at with the application. For example, which opportunities to apply to. So always follow up with a call to action towards the end of the consultation. So how to get someone from applied to accepted? You got a consultation, you got them to apply to a project, that's amazing. How do you get them to be accepted? So of course you have to track the process, and you want to make sure that you get the process right with the ICX side. And by doing this, you have to contact them and just confirm like, okay, do you want me to send a video, and also sending them the CV so they have it. So you want to just make sure that the process of the interview is good, and you want to make sure that you're helping the EP out through the interview and also continuing to nurture their leads. So let's say you are helping this EP out with the interview, and then you get to know them more, and however they get rejected to this opportunity, maybe they want to do a different opportunity. So you want to make sure that you continue this relationship during this process as well. And then now let's say your EP is accepted. Yay, congratulations. So now that your EP is accepted, you tell them congratulations, they're about to start their Isaac journey, and now it's basically getting all the logistics done. So you would first ask them to go on isaac.org on their profile and get them to fill out the LDA, which is the Leadership Development Assessment, and the EPAN, which is the EP Acceptance Note. And then once they have done that, there will be an automatic email that sends from Isaac Canada to bring them to the EP contract and the payment. So they'll just be doing that on their own, and you can also, of course, guide them saying, hey, you'll be receiving an email soon, look out for it, please make the payment. And a general rule for this is that it is a 3-day acceptance time from accepted to approved. So once they get accepted, they have 3 days to make the payment and officially approve and confirm their spot, so that we're not waiting on them for like a long time to get them approved or anything. They actually confirm their spot, and they confirm that they would like to go on exchange and accept the position that they are offered abroad. After the 3 days, they will no longer have this acceptance. So just make sure you mention that to the exchange participants so that they have the decision to make within 3 days. And that's about it for the consideration basics. Of course, this is very basic stuff. For consideration, there's a lot of strategic things that can happen of how to make the process better, and that will come in the later phases. But for now, just learn the basics and get going with thinking about how you can make the process really well or stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it.